Assalamu alaikum. We are going to solve February-March 2024 paper 1-2. The code is 9709. In this paper we are going to solve this first question, which says find the exact value of integral 3 to infinity 2 over x squared dx. First of all, we will remove the fraction by bringing up x power 2 in the numerator, and it becomes limit from 3 to infinity 2x power minus 2 dx. So in integration we add 1 in the power and we divide it by the same value. So it becomes x power minus 2 plus 1 over x minus 2 plus 1, and the limits will be written at one end of the bracket from 3 to infinity. Now simplify the values inside the bracket, so it becomes 2x power minus 1 over minus 1 and limit 3 to infinity. Furthermore, it becomes like this, minus 2 over x. We have to make the exponent positive and put the limit, and now upper limit minus lower limit. Wherever we see x, we have to first place upper limit, then minus lower limit. So minus 2 over infinity minus 2 over 3. So let's handle 2 over infinity. So if I write a over 0, the answer would be infinity. A over 0 means any number divided by 0 gives you infinity. So any number divided by infinity will give you 0. So first bracket will become 0, and minus into minus plus 2 over 3. So our final answer will be 2 over 3. In the second question, the diagram shows part of the curve with equation y equals k sine half x, where k is a positive constant and x is measured in radians. The curve has a minimum point at a. State the coordinates of a. So as we know that the curve of sine of x and cos of x ranges from 1 to minus 1. So we can write sine of half x is less than equal to 1 and greater than equal to minus 1. So the point A corresponds to minus 1 on the y-axis. So simplify this, sine of x over 2 equals minus 1. So it will become x equals 2 will go on the other side of is equal to sine. So I'm going to write, in place of minus 1, I'm going to write 3 pi by 2. Actually 3 pi by 2 is on the x-axis corresponding to A. This is actually 270 degrees. If you see, the curve starts at 0, the maximum curves at 90, and the curve when again it is meeting at x, this is 180, and then in the point A on the x-axis it becomes 270. So 270 is actually in degrees, and we have to write in radians. So in radians 270 is 3 pi by 2. So now simplify this, 2 and 2 will be gone. So the x coordinate of point A would be 3 pi. So this is 3 pi on the x-axis. So now y is equal to k sine of half x. So y is equal to, in sine of half x you write minus 1. So the y value of point A would be minus k. So your coordinates are 3 pi comma minus k. B part says a sequence of transformation is applied to the curve in the following order. Translation of 2 units in the negative y direction, reflection in the x-axis, find the equation of the new curve and determine the coordinates of the point on the new curve corresponding to A. Okay, so we have y is equal to k sine of half x, so y equals k sine of half x minus 2, because he says translation of 2 units in the negative y direction, so we have to place minus 2 with the whole equation because it is going down on the y-axis. So now reflection in the x-axis, it means for reflection in x-axis all positive values turns into negative values. So we can write y equals minus k sine of half x minus 2. Now simplify it. So y is equal to minus k sine of half x plus 2, or you can write 2 first. 2 minus k sine of half x. This is our new equation. Okay, for the coordinates, we had 3 pi minus k, where the point A on the curve was. So you just because x-axis will remain same, only the effect will goes on the y-axis. So we have to write minus 2 with minus k. So this will become 3 pi comma k plus 2. So this will be our new coordinates. Question number 3 says a curve is such that dy by dx is equal to 3 times 4x plus 5 whole power 1 by 2. It is given that the point 1, 9 and 5, A lie on the curve. Find the value of A. So we have to integrate this first. So integral of 3, 4x plus 5 whole power 1 over 2 dx. So this is integration going on. We have to add 1 in the power and divide it by the same value. So it becomes 3 by 2, divide 3 by 2 plus c. Now put the values, first simplify it. So this becomes 3, 4x plus 5 whole power 3 by 2 over 6 plus c. Furthermore, it becomes, if we simplify it, so 1 by 2, 4x plus 5 whole power 3 by 2 plus c. Now put the value of y and x. In y we write 9, in x we write 1. And now simplify this one and you will get the value of c. C is equal to minus 9 by 2. So the equation looks like this. Y equals 1 by 2, 4x plus 5 power 3 by 2 minus 9 by 2. Now we have to put the value of 5 and a in this equation. In y we will write a and in x we will write 5. And now simplify this. So the value of a is 58. Question number 4. Prove that sine theta plus cos theta whole square minus 1 over cos square theta. This is 2 tan of theta. So take the left hand side, the identity you people know already, a plus b whole square, how you open it. So this becomes like sine square theta plus 2 sine theta cos theta plus cos square theta minus 1 whole over cos square theta. Now sine square theta and cos square theta, You collect them, and this is identity which says sine square theta plus cos square theta equals 1. So write on 1 in place of these two. So it becomes 2 sine theta cos theta plus 1 minus 1 over cos square theta. So plus 1 minus 1 will be gone. So you are left with 2 sine theta cos theta over cos square theta. So 1 cos theta will be cancelled out with cos square theta. So you just cancel them out, and you can write 2 sine theta over cos theta. So sine over cos is always tan, so you write 2 tan theta, which is your right hand side. So this was part A. Now in part B, hence solve the equation sine theta plus cos theta whole square minus 1 over cos square theta is equal to 5 tan cube theta for theta less than 90 and greater than minus 90. So for left hand side, we have already shown in the previous part that this side is equals to 2 tan theta. So we can write 2 tan theta is equal to 5 tan cube theta. Now simplify it from here. Bring all the values at one side. Now take tan theta common. So you have 1 tan theta equals 0 and 2 minus 5 tan square theta equals 0. So 2 equals 5 tan square theta. So 2 over 5 equals tan square theta. So tan of theta is equal to square root of 2 by 5. So that tan theta equals 0 will become theta is equal to tan inverse of 0, which is 0. So your alpha means basic angle is 0. And in this tan theta equals 2 over 5 root, this is our, we have two values, one in negative, one in positive, because it is a square root. So we can write tan theta equals 2 over 5 root, tan theta is equal to negative 2 over 5 root. For the positive value, theta equals tan inverse of 2 over 5. So our basic angles are, our angles are actually 323 degree and 212.3 degree. And in the negative, ASTC, our positive is in the first quadrant and the third quadrant. And for the negative root, we have angle minus 32.2 degree and 147.7 degrees. So ASTC, our negative tan, is second and fourth quadrant. So we will pick, because our range is from 90 to minus 90, so in this range we have only three angles, 0, 32.3 and minus 32.3. That's it. For question number 5, a curve has equation y equals 3 over 2x square minus 5. Find the equation of the normal to the curve at point 2, 1, giving your answer in the form ax plus by plus c equals 0, where a, b and c are integers. So first of all, we have to find the gradient of tangent. So we differentiate it, remove the fraction by bringing it up, and the whole power will become negative 1. So dy by dx is this. Put the value of 2 in x. So our dy by dx, which is the gradient of tangent, is minus 8 over 3. So m of normal, m means gradient. Gradient of normal would be the reciprocal of the gradient of tangent with opposite sign. So this is positive 3 over 8. Now find the equation of the normal by writing y minus y1 equals m into x minus x1. So y minus 1 is equal to 3 over 8 x minus 2. Simplify it. So you write the value of x first, so make it positive. So this will become 3x minus 8y plus 2 equals 0. This is your answer. Question number 6. It is given that the coefficient of x power 3 in the expansion of 2ax whole power 4 bracket 5 minus ax is 432. Find the value of the constant a. So apply the formula binomial theorem, which is always given in the worksheet. So 2 power 4 plus 4c1, 2 power 3 ax power 1 plus 4c2, 2 power 2 ax power 2 plus 4c3, 2 power 1 ax power 3 plus 4c4 ax power 4 and the bracket 5 minus ax. Now simplify the first bracket. 2 power 4 16, 4c1, 2 power 3 ax would be 32ax plus this is 24a power 2x square plus 8a power 3x power 3 plus a power 4x power 4 times 5 minus ax. Now multiply only those values which can bring you x power 3. So you have to multiply 8a power 3x power 3 with 5 and 24a square x square with ax. So you get this. Now simplify it. So your coefficient of x power 3 is 16a power 3. Now from here, this is already given in the question. Coefficient of x power 3 was 432. Equate it with this and find the value of a from here. So a is equal to 3. Question number 7. Straight line y equals x plus 5 meets the curve 2x square plus 3y square equals k at a single point P. Find the value of the constant a. So you put the value of y, which is x plus 5, in the curve equation. Where you see y square, you just write x plus 5 whole square there, like this. Now simplify it. So our b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 here, because he says they meet at a single point. So I'm writing a discriminant equals 0 because they meet at a single point. It looks like this: curve and straight line. So a equals 5, b equals 30, c equals 75 minus k. So write it in b square minus 4ac. And now simplify it. So your k is 30. Okay, now find the coordinates of P. So our 5x square plus 30x plus 75 minus k is equal to 0. So write down the value of k here. Simplify it and divide it by 5, so it becomes a shorter value. And now factorize it. So factors are 3 into 3. So x equals minus 3. So So put it in the straight line equation to find the value of y. So your coordinates are minus c comma 2. Alright, question 8a. An arithmetic progression is such that its first term is 6 and its 10th term is 19.5. Find the sum of the first 100 terms of this arithmetic progression. So your first term is 6 and the 10th term is 19.9. So we can write a equals 6 and a plus 90 is equal to 19.5, because when he said 10th term, so our 10th term would be a plus 90. Like our first term is a, so our second term is a plus 2d, a plus 3d, and it goes like that. So from here we write the value of a. Here 6 plus 90 is equal to 19.5. So from here we can find out the value of d, which is 1.5. So find the sum of the first 100 terms. So S100 is equal to 100 over 2, 12 plus 99 times 1.5. So what I did, I used this formula which is given in the sheet to every student. Sn equals n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times t. Just I put the values in n, in a, and in d, and I simplified it. So our answer is S100 is equal to 8025. Okay, B part says a geometric progression a1, a2, a3 is such that a1 equals 24 and the common ratio is 1 by 2. The sum to infinity of this GP is denoted by S. The sum to infinity of the even numbered term A2, A4, A6 is denoted by SC. Find the values of S and SE. So our A1 is 24 and common ratio is R. Sum to infinity is A over 1 minus R. This formula is also given on the worksheet. So our sum to infinity is 24 over 1 minus half, and this would be our 48. So this is the value of S. And for the value of SE, we have to find its common ratio by dividing A2 by A1. So this is 1 over 2, and A1 is already, we have given 24. So now simplified. So our A2 is 12. So if our A2 is 12, this is, our second term would be 12, our third term would be 6, and our fourth term would be 3 and 1.5 and so on. So this is our A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 and so on. So just pick the even numbered values. So which is A2 and A4 and A6, like that. So common ratio is A4 divided by A2, which is 3 by 12. And we got common ratio 1 by 4. So sum to infinity is A over 1 minus R. So A2 is 12 over 1 minus R is 1 over 4. So simplified, our SE is sum to infinity is 16. So this is our answer. For question number 9, function f and g are defined for all real values of x by f of x equals 3x minus 2 whole square plus k. G of x is equal to 5x minus 1, where k is a constant. Given that the range of the function gf is g of f of x is greater than equal to 9, find the value of k. Alright, so for this, actually g of f of x means you have to put the whole f of x into the g of x. So g of x is 5x minus 1, so you have to write the whole function of f of x in x of gx. So it becomes 5 bracket 3x minus 2 whole square plus k and then minus 1. Okay, now look. Uh, Actually, this whole value is greater than equal to 39. It is given g of f of x is greater than equals to 39. Now simplify this by sending minus 1 on the other side. So this becomes 40. Now divide 40 by 5. So it becomes 8. And now this becomes k minus 8 greater than 0. Just pick the value of k minus 8 and equate it with zeros to find out the value of k, which is 8. Alright. For part B, for this value of k, determine the range of the function f of g. Now for f of g, you have to place the whole g of x into the function of f of x. So this will become like this: 3x 5x minus 1 minus 2 whole square plus 8. So now write it like this. I'm just simplifying it inside the bracket. So it looks like this. So this is our f of g of x. So we have to find its range. So its range would be 8. In part C, the function h is defined for all real values of x and is such that g of h of x is equal to 35x plus 19. Find an expression for g inverse of x and hence or otherwise find an expression for h of x. Okay, so this is g of h of x is given. So g of x is 5x minus 1. So we have to find its inverse. So let g of x is equal to y. Now write it in terms of y. Y equals 5x minus 1. Now make x the subject. So you have got g inverse of x is equal to, replace y by x plus 1 over 5. Okay. Now g of h of x is equal to 5 h of x minus 1. We have to write the whole h of x into g of x. So it looks like this. So 5 h of x minus 1 is equal to 35x plus 19, because g of h of x has been given as 35x plus 19, so we equate it. Now from here we simplify it. So our h of x would be 7x minus 4. There is another way, but that is a bit difficult, but even then let me write it for you. You write h of x is equal to g inverse of g of h of x, and from here you just put the values. You write the whole g of h of x into g inverse of x. So it looks like that. Carefully, if you read it, you will understand. And now simplify it from here. G of h of x is given 35x plus 19. So this becomes like this. Now 5 is the common denominator. So simplify it. You will get h of x is equal to 7x plus 4. So you got the both ways to find h of x. Question number 10, a circle and a shaded portion. So the diagram shows a circle with center minus 4 comma 5 and the radius root 20 units. The circle intersects the y-axis at a point A and B. The size of angle ACB is theta radian. Find the equation of the tangent to the circle at point minus 6 9. So minus 6 9, if I guess, it would be somewhere here, and I made a tangent with this point, with the circle. So center is minus 4 5. So the radius is root 20. So m of the radius means gradient of radius. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 I'm using. 9 minus 5 over minus 6 plus 4, that is minus 2. So m of tangent would be the reciprocal of this minus 2, which is positive 1 over 2. Now use y minus y1 equals m into x minus x1. So alright, I wrote this. Now simplify from here. So you got 2y equals x plus 24, the equation. Okay, find the equation of the circle in the form x square plus y square plus ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Okay, x plus 4 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square equals root 20 whole square. So x plus 4 whole square plus y minus 5 whole square is equal to 20. Now open this like you use the identities a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square. So this becomes x square plus 8x plus 16 plus y square minus 10y plus 25 equals, actually I brought 20 over here. So x square plus y square, collect them, and then 8x minus 10y plus 5 equals, oh, that is actually not 5. Wait. That is 21. So this is the form which he needed. Actually I forgot 16. So for part C, find the value of theta correct to 4SF. Okay, for theta, this is a 3-mark question. Put x is equal to 0. So y square minus 10y plus 21 equals 0. So now factorize it. So your y is 3, positive 3, and y is 7. So the coordinates of point A could be 0, 7, and coordinates of B could be 0, 3. You now use the cosine rule. So 4 square equals root 20 square plus root 20 square minus 2 into root 20 cos of theta. From here, if you solve it, simplify it, and your theta would be 0.9293 radians. Don't forget to turn your calculator into radians. Okay, find the perimeter and area of the segment shaded in the diagram. So S is equal to r theta, arc length. So root 2 times 0.9273. So this is 4.14. So perimeter is 4 plus 4.147, and that is 8.15. Sector minus triangle to find area. Sector is 1 over 2 r square theta minus 1 over 2 into side into sine of theta. So 1 over 2 r square theta. So this is 0.9273 minus 1 over 2 into 20 into sine of 0.923. Now simplify it. You get the answer 1.27. For question number 11, you have this diagram, and he says the diagram shows a curve with equation y is equal to 2x whole power minus 2 by 3 minus 3x whole power 1 over 3 plus 1 for x is greater than 0. Curve crosses the x-axis at a point A and B and has a minimum point M. Find the exact coordinates of M. 4 marks question. So what you have to do, you have to differentiate the equation. Now this is our differentiation. From here we have to pick the common value, and common value, no, you can write it x power minus 4 by 3, so as a common, so it becomes minus 4 over 3 x power minus 1 over 3 plus 1 equals 0. So x power minus 4 over 3 equals 0, and 4 over 3 x power minus 1 over 3 is equal to 1, and from here your x is 64 by 27. That is not applicable, and your y is, you just write the value of x in it, which is 64 over 27. Be careful, the values are very big. Now simplify carefully, so you got y equals minus 1 by 8. So your coordinates are 64 over 27 comma minus 1 by 8. B part, find the area of the region bounded by the curve and the line segment AB. Okay, so this is your equation. Equate it to 0. And now you can write 2x power minus 2 by 3. Alright, instead of doing this, you can let x power minus 1 by 3 equals, name it anything like a. So it becomes 2a square minus 3a plus 1. Now factorize it. So your factors are minus 2a minus 1. So your a is equal to 1 over 2 and a is equal to 1. So replace a by x power minus 1 over 3. So you write x power minus 1 over 3 equals 1, x power minus 1 over 3 equals 1 over 2. Now simplify both x's. You got x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 8. Now actually these are your limits. Now integrate it. So this is your integration. Put the limits at one end. Now upper limit minus lower limit. First simplify inside, then put the limits. Upper limit is 8, Now minus lower limit is 1. Now simplify it. Your answer is actually minus 1 over 2, but the area cannot be negative, so you write 1 over 2 or 0.5. That's it, dear students. This is my phone number, this is my country. See you in the next paper soon, inshallah. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.